this weather, me. Means I can hang me laundry outside. Oh, I think it's the best way to dry it, I do. Plus you lot get to stare at Harold's knickers. I tell you, that'll make sure he wipes his arse properly, the mucky bugger. I don't use a dryer, me, no. I think it's a waste. I'm one of them environmentalists, aren't I? Reduce, reuse, recycle, all that. Back when I was born, if you did all that, it just meant you were poor. And you know, we were ever so poor growing up. There were 8 kids in my family. My mum had 8 kids. Can you believe that? Poor woman had tits down here by the time she was finished. She was like a pendulum when she walked. Aye, and if you pissed her off, she'd just take one of her tits and whack your round face with it, like, you know. She'd tenderise our meat for supper and all. Wow, you know. And she had all 8 of us at home and all. Can you believe that? Nowadays, it's all the bloody rage to have your babies at home, but back then you didn't have a choice. You just made do, didn't you? Like the time my younger brother Ian were born premature, like. We didn't have one of those incubators to keep him warm. So what does my mum do? She walks over to oven, she turns it on, she opens door, she puts him in a roasting pan and sets him inside. On broil for about 30 to 40 minutes, right? It kept him warm, it kept him alive, it did. He's a lot browner than the rest of us, though. My mum says it's because we cooked him too long, but I think she copped one off with postman, if you know what I mean. Don't tell me, Dad. Christ, we had to cut back on all sorts growing up. I tell you, the one thing we couldn't reduce was the number of pints of lager my dad had down at pub of a Friday night. Oh, it was the same thing every week. He'd come stumbling home from pub, blind drunk, you know, with his willy hanging out of his trousers. Oh, my mum would be standing on doorstep with her face on her as red as a slapped arse. She was that pissed off. Oh, and she'd pull him inside and she'd sit him down, she'd give him a right bollocking, she would. She'd take both the tits and just whack him around the face like that. Till he lost consciousness. Oh, that were entertainment for us growing up, let me tell you. Nowadays, all I'm working on reducing is Harold's waistline. I tell you, that man would eat the kitchen table if it were buttered. Christ, he's neither use nor ornament, that one. Oh, but you know what? I wouldn't recycle him for the world, I wouldn't. Even if he does have mucky underpants. And he's bloody lazy. He's so bloody lazy, he thinks manual labour's a Spanish socialist. Some things never change. All right, Coronation Street's on. Tira!